Greetings, it is I, Christ. My Mary is here as well. We wish to speak today about the mission. As you prepare for the Sacred Goddess ceremony on February 22nd, 2025, at Bach Tower, Florida, may you understand this is the mission you came to this planet to achieve. During the Great Conclave, when I spoke to all of you at the auditorium of the fellow galactic brothers and sisters who chose to be the Earth volunteers for this earthly experiment, you were all there that day and agreed to volunteer to help beloved Mother Gaia. It has been a long journey for all of you, but you will now have achieved the grand mission in which you had volunteered to come to this planet so many eons ago. The Sacred Goddess ceremony will be the first phase of anchoring the Divine Cosmic Mother energy back onto the planet to regenerate the Cosmic Mother energy into her full potential. The goddesses present will act as conduits of love and light and will be the overseers of the first phase of the Great Mission. We are honored to be with you as the guides who share the sacred mission onto the world. The impact of your work will be felt throughout the cosmos. Today, dear Ramu, the generator crystal from Atlantis, was the great crystal who was used in Atlantis for healing, technology, power, wind, and regeneration of energy on many levels. Today he will speak about his role in this grand ceremony and in this great mission. Prepare yourselves to be reactivated by Ramu and his frequencies as generators to accelerate the divine feminine energies once again upon this planet. Your own crystalline light bodies have been upgraded enough to hold a portion of Ramu's energy frequency. You all will be guided how to use Ramu's generator force field of energy within your own divine blueprint as you hold and carry the Cosmic Mother energy to be shared onto the world at your goddess ceremony. Shall we begin? Greetings, dear one. Yes, it is I, Christ. My Mary is here as well. Today, as has been spoken, Ramu, the generator crystal, will speak regarding his role in the great mission and the great ceremony that will be taking place on February 22nd, 2025. As you may remember, on that powerful day of the Great Conclave, when I spoke to each of you in the great auditorium, you all were eager as Earth volunteers to come to this planet as starseeds to assist this planet and all its creation. And so through the sojourn of your time here on Earth, you have accomplished, as they say, many missions. But this is the great mission. This is the great mission of returning and bringing forth the divine feminine energy back onto this planet at this time. This is what we call a first phase of this frequency coming into the earth plane in her full potential. Each of you have been working with the energy of the Sacred Mother, the Sacred Feminine, throughout the course of time here on this planet. But now, the trajectory and the time frame for Mother Gaia to receive the frequency of Divine Mother into her own etheric blueprint and into the return of the sacred lands here on your planet is the moment called now. Mary and I, as you know, have been holding the template for the divine union, the sacred union of balance to return back to this planet. It was our mission and will continue to be our mission. And with the energy that we are so delighted now to help assist of bringing the energy of Cosmic Mother back into the earth plane in her divine full potential. We've worked with each of you, preparing you for some time, for many decades, and yes, for some, for many lifetimes. But as you enter into this stage of your own evolution, as each of you have awakened enough to be able to remember your own divine power as the sacred goddesses and high priestesses that you are, As each of you have worked, as they say, in opening your heart so that you can truly live from the heart and begin to truly live from the aspect of the cosmic mother frequency within your own heart, within your own consciousness, as you truly begin to embody the vibration of love, as it truly begins to emanate from your being. And so today it is a great honor to introduce Ramu to each of you. And so now we step aside and allow Ramu to speak to you at this time. Greetings. Yes, it is I, Ramu. I am known as the great generator crystal that was used during the time of Atlantis. It was my energy, it was my power, as the crystalline frequency was most predominant during the civilization of Atlantis. My energy was used for a variety of reasons, for healing, for power, for technology, for keeping, as they say, the electrical magnetic force field around the continent of Atlantis in balance. During the high part of the great civilization of Atlantis, my energy was broadcast and emitted throughout that civilization. And the individuals who lived there were able to receive the frequencies of my energy as if like a broadcasting, a frequency, a transmission that they were able to receive and to embody in their physical beings and in their energetic fields to help them to remain in balance. Is why I come back at this time and why my frequency has been brought forth again. During the earlier years, when Lee and Dawn brought forth the reactivation of my energy back onto the planet in the waters of Bimini, I had laid dormant for some time until it was time for my frequency, my energy to safely return back to what we call the surface population of your current civilization of humanity. I've been working with Lee since that time, and as you now know, my force field, my energy as the generator crystal, will be bringing forth what we call the broadcast or the transmission through the ley lines and the grid lines of the earth and onto all people and to all sentient beings as the frequency of Divine Mother comes back onto the planet. I will then be the broadcaster. I will be the generator force, just as I did in the time of Atlantis, continuing to broadcast the Divine Mother frequencies and the power of balance to all of life. This will continue to help as many individuals to return to balance and to help them with their physical, mental, emotional, and energetic imbalances. It will help the earth tremendously to return to balance. There has been such an imbalance within Mother Earth, and as you see, the major earth changes that have occurred upon this planet because of the imbalance within the human population and then the imbalance that was affected and created the earth. Mother Earth's energy has been, as they say, topsy-turvy. And so now with this regeneration of the broadcasting of harmony and balance can be brought back to this planet, the earth will begin to settle down. The earth changes will begin to settle down. The consciousness of all sentient beings will begin to settle down. And your physical complaints and your mental and emotional struggles will also begin to, as they say, calm down. For you will begin to feel this frequency of broadcasting, as they say, as I am like a satellite continuing to emit my frequencies on and into the earth, into the atmosphere, and out into the cosmos. It is indeed the great mission that each of you and I, as a generator crystal, have been called at this time to do. Just as Joshua had said at the great conclave when you volunteered as Earth volunteers to assist this planet in her ascension. Little did you know of all that you have gone through to come to this point, to be able to be at a state of balance and harmony, to be able to hold the frequency of Cosmic Mother's frequency, so that her energy, the Divine Mother, can now come back into this current civilization, that the energy and the frequency of Divine Mother in her fullest power can be the predominant frequency and energy. The old patriarchal rule, the misguided masculine frequencies that have dominated during this time period, will again, as we said, begin to be dismantled and begin to crumble. And you will begin to feel this. As you begin to feel, as they say, this crumbling of structures that are no longer serving this planet. And you'll begin to feel and sense these, what we call these structures of rigidity within your own health begin to crumble. Your own belief systems, your own way of being, your behaviors, your thought patterns will begin to soften into love, into acceptance, into compassion, into kindness, into tender mercy. And so my frequencies, if you so shall, will continue to work with each of you. As they say, broadcasting and changing your own electrical magnetic field and enhancing the strength of your crystalline light body so you can hold more light, more love, and feel the presence of unconditional love within the essence of your being. That the love exudes from each of you in its purest form. And wherever you go, you leave the droplets of love, and that vibration becomes the predominant vibration in your own life, in your own world, in your own home, in your own environment, within your own surroundings. And that it touches and affects so many others. And on it goes. Swirling and twirling around this planet, as if shifting the consciousness of all those that are open and who are ready to receive this vibration of my frequency of broadcasting love onto the planet. Cosmic love, Divine Mother frequency. And just as in the time of Atlantis, in that high power of our civilization before my energy was misused, there was a sense of tranquility and harmony and balance among the people in all of life. And they lived and worked in harmonious balance with Mother Gaia. It was the time of paradise. It was the time of the great awakening, of the golden age of enlightenment. And the cities sparkled as cities of light and love. And so we now are returning this frequency back onto the planet in preparation for this, again, this golden age of the cities of light to be reactivated again into their crystalline form, into the highest frequency of love and light that they are able to embody. And as you know, there are many earth changers that have cleared and purified the earth and continue to do so, are done in preparation for holding these frequencies and calling forth Divine Mother. This is the grand mission. This is the great mission that we've all been waiting for. Return of the energy of Mother God back into the civilization, back onto this planet, into all life forms, and into the very crystalline core of Mother Earth. So many of you have gone through lifetimes where you have been abused for being a woman. You've been abused for your power. Many of you have lived many lifetimes as warriors, defending what you believed, again, was your territory from invaders. So many of you lived in many cultures and various civilizations that did not truly understand the power of the divine God-Goddess energy. And so as you remember upon this day, you remember who you are. And during this activation at the ceremony on February 22nd, the priestesses, the goddesses, the initiates, will again be reactivated into their oneness, into their remembrance, that as they once held the wisdom and the knowledge of Divine Mother. The beautiful temples, the etheric temples, the mystery schools will rise again etherically, and these new cities of light will begin to reemerge upon this planet. The new earth, the new Atlantis, as they say, will step forward. This will be a frequency that is even more elevated than that which was over 12,000 years ago. And again, you are in the beginning phase of this building block of rebuilding Atlantis into her divine power, living in that pure state of oneness and remembering the energy of all that is, the law of one. And so today, with your permission, I continue to regenerate, reactivate, ignite your physical bodies and your energetic frequencies to be able to receive the continuing, what we call broadcasting of my energies, so that you are not out of balance, that you don't have physical pain or suffering from receiving my frequencies, since my energy is much different than yours. But every individual who is receiving this at this time will receive the amount of my frequency that they're able to hold and carry without harm, that will allow them to reinstate their beautiful frequency upon this earth plane. And so if you so shall, please allow me to touch your heart as you begin to take a deep inhaling breath and simply allow yourself to relax into this gift that I bring to you today. The regeneration, the reactivation of your own divine blueprint and your divine matrix to become compatible with my energy frequency. so that you too can become, as they say, generator crystals, that your own crystalline body is now receiving my frequency, and you become a small generator crystal, just like myself. And so once again, please take a deep inhaling breath and breathe in the energy of the white light of God. Breathing in the energy of the white light of God. Breathing in the energy of the white light of God. And so now at this time, that your heart shall remain open. There's a great peace that comes over each of you that transcends all that is. So allowing yourself to receive on this beautiful day this force field of energy of my frequency that will help each of you to return to balance, continuing to clear mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, all frequencies that are not for your highest good. Continuing to clear the rigidity around you, that you become adaptable and pliable and malleable, so that you're able to live in this frequency of the fifth dimensional frequency and beyond, living moment by moment without worry, strife, or struggle, that you're operating from a higher frequency that allows you to manifest instantaneously without struggle or strife. And so continue to take a deep breath and allow me to reinforce my frequencies into a level that you're able to receive. This is a very deep and profound healing for each of you to return to balance, to be able to access both your internal strength and your physical strength, that your body will become stronger, or there are energetic weaknesses or any weaknesses within your physical body, that your body can recalibrate itself to be physically strong and healthy and vibrant, and your mind can be physically strong, healthy, and vibrant. And your soul can be physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically solvent, so that your soul, on many levels, can return to a harmonious state of grace, that in these soul fragments and fragmentation from trauma, abuse, can be reintegrated, that a beautiful soul integration of balance, peace, and harmony can come into your soul for your spirit now to be the predominant force field. You're operating from your higher self, your God self. And you are that generator crystal radiating love and light and peace and joy and tranquility onto the world. Joy to the world, joy to the world. Joy to the world. Truly may the love of God surround you, the power of God protects you, the presence of God watches over you wherever you are, God is, and all is well. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world. This is the broadcasting of energy that we bring forth. Joy, 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 joy. That wherever you go, you'll bring love, light, and joy, and peace. And so now at this time, at this great mission, this great celebration, this great initiation of anchoring the beautiful Divine Mother frequency back into what we call the portal at Block Tower, Florida, there where it is a part of Atlantis. This frequency is now reawakening the Atlanteans and the energy of Atlantis into a higher state of being. There has been, as they say, the remembrance of that timeline of Atlantis through its many phases from the high civilization to the Great Fall. But now, this is a new frequency, a new timeline. And your people can remember how they lived in Atlantis during that great period of the Golden Age, and be able to now raise their frequencies to allow themselves to access these higher frequencies that now will bring forth what we call this new earth energy, this new Atlantean frequency, this new force field of Divine Mother onto the planet. We know it's difficult, somewhat hard to conceive of what is happening, but you all know on another level what is occurring. So do not feel as if you do not know, because you all do. You may not totally remember, but you know. No one knows more than another. No one knows less than another. You're all equal. You're all one. And you're a part of this great force field as the Earth volunteers that have come to serve. It's just a matter of remembrance. That is all. Remembrance. And so today, as I continue to, as they say, feed you with my frequencies, do not be alarmed. Do not be afraid. Simply allow yourself to receive. And so open yourself to this great light that shines from your own soul. Because as I've said, each of you are like the beautiful generator crystals and satellites, lighthouses, ray showers, beacons of hope, love, light, peace, compassion, mercy. And so I seal each of you with this beautiful frequency and this beautiful energy. As I continue to work with each of you between now and the Saturday event, where again the great mission is being completed. And you are part of this great conclave that is serving and being served at this time. And so you may feel me, you may sense me, you simply may know me. And truly may the love of God surround me, the power of God protect me, and may the love of God surround you, and the power of God protect you. And may we all be well, for we are all in this together, as I am the generator crystal, the force field that has been designated to bring the energy of Divine Mother back into this planet and into the energy and the essence of what we call the etheric field of Atlantis that will hold this frequency. She is now ready to return back to her essence. And each of you were the great priestesses and goddesses that lived in the temple. You remember, as has been told, there was a time this would all return, and it is now. And so I come forth as an essence and a frequency of Mother God, Ra Mu, Mother God. And your own signature vibration, you'll hold this frequency of Ra Mu within your essence. It's forever a part of your vibrational frequency. And on the great gathering on February 22nd, you each will be encapsulated into a great pyramid of energy. You will protected, and your force field will continue to be strengthened as you will be operating during that ceremony from the great pyramid of light. It will protect you, keep you safe from harm, and encapsulate you into this beautiful, powerful frequency of cosmic mother love. And so now, as I take my leave, I thank the beloved Jeshua, Mary Magdalene, Holy Mother, and all the beings of light who have supported the mission and my part that I play in this grand event. And so I thank you in advance. You may communicate with me at will. But our work is done here now in preparation for this ceremony. And so we thank you for being willing to serve and to be served as you move into the light, the frequency, and the power of the great I Am. Go forward in peace. Go forward in peace. Go forward in peace. And until we speak again, know that you are loved, love beyond measure, and love beyond comprehension. Go in peace. And we thank you, Rama. We thank you, Joshua. We thank you, Holy Mother. We thank you, Mary Magdalene. We thank you, Father, Mother God. We thank you, Mother Gaia. We thank the energy of all the beings of light who are assisting in this great transmission. We thank the power and the energy of Cosmic Mother as we hold this within our frequencies. And again, dear Emma, we are grateful for your love, your light, your willingness to serve this grand mission as you help us to awaken to the power of who we are. In this we give our grace, and so it is.